Do you guys want to know how to pick what to work on first? Yeah? Okay. So here's how we decide. I will show you a little kind of, I guess, the concept first. So let's say you had 9 total points that you had to distribute for your company, and you had to choose where to distribute them. Remember we talked on the first day about leads, sales, and fulfillment? So if you had to rate your company on how well you do at leads, sales, and fulfillment, and you only had 9 points, how would you distribute those 9 points? Are you, we're great at getting leads, we're great at sales, we're not so great at fulfillment, right? 5, 3, 1. Or is your company, we are terrible at leads, but if we do get somebody, we can sell them like crazy and they love our product. So you guys rate yourselves real quick, just 9 points, distribute them over leads, sales, and fulfillment. And whether it's, a whole company or whatever it is that you're doing, what is your strong suit? Are you strongest right now in generating leads, in making sales, or in fulfilling the product to your customers? So just take just 1 second and decide what that looks like for you. All right, here's the point of this. So the way you figure out what to work on, if you have leads, sales, and fulfillment, is if I was really strong in, let's do it this way, leads, sales, fulfillment. If I'm really, really strong in leads, that's fantastic, okay? And if I'm a little weaker in sales and weakest in fulfillment, what do I get? 5 times 3 times 1, we get a grand total over here of, let me get rid of that, or actually I'll just put it here. 15, right? So basically, the number of leads you have times how well you convert them times how well you fulfill is going to equal, let's say, a profitability of 15. And so the concept here is you want to get in balance. If this is you, you'd be better off even if you change 1 over to here, because this is 4 times 3 times 2 is 24. And best is 3 times 3 times 3 because it's 27. So the more in balance, the higher the score you're going to get, the higher the profitability. If you're cranking through a lot of leads and you have a fantastic product, but you have no one to close those leads, you're not going to be as profitable as if you maybe took some of the time and energy and money away from lead generation and invested it in your sales team. Does that make sense? The more balanced you are, the better off you are. And in reality, with Infusionsoft, where we have so many steps, it's really not just leads times sales times fulfillment. In reality, this is actually your leads times your degree of warming. Remember we talked about warming leads? Times how many viral leads you can get, times how many affiliates you have dumping leads in the front, gives you leads. And then for sales, it's how strong is your sales sequence? How strong are your sales people? How strong is your sales page? So I don't know how strong is the page itself? Maybe how strong is the offer? So all I'm really saying here is at any point in this process, if we said your leads times how well you warm them up, how viral it is, how well your affiliates work, times your sequences that you send out, blah, 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 blah. The problem here is if there's a 0 at any stage, you have an issue, right? We all understand multiplication. If there's a 0 right here, that can be an issue. Or a 0 right here, whatever. Whatever we've built up just goes to 0. So you guys want a balanced equation. And when we talked yesterday about squeeze page, sales page, order page, upsell, thank you, that's why I want kind of those 5 pages, and I want them flowing properly. So this little concept here of balance tells you what to focus on, right? The first day we focused on leads really, really heavily. Second day we focused on sales really, really heavily. And today we're going to focus on fulfillment.